Hey, it's Saturday night, Island Hop time. Tonight, we got a special treat for you. I know I say it all the time, but these guys, three of them have been with me in different groups over the years. They're not only good, they're great. They have the sweetest harmony that you've ever heard, and their range is incredibly beautiful. So ladies and gentlemen, from parts of New Jersey and Long Island, my good friends, JustSix.
Tonight,
Do-wop, do-wop,
could
do-wop,
be the night
do-wop, do-wop, do-wop,
to hear you say,
do-wop, do-wop,
darling, I do.
do-wop, do-wop, do-wop,
And tonight
do-wop, do-wop,
could be the night
do-wop, do-wop, do-wop,
say,
do-wop, do-wop,
darling, I
do-wop,
do.
do-wop,
Oh, my darling, hold me tight. And tonight,
This could be the night.
wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
tonight,
Do-wop, 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 do-wop,
hold me tight. And tonight,
This could be the night.
wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
tonight,
Do-wop, 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 do-wop,
hold me tight. And tonight
Night is the diamonds, pearls, emeralds, and rings. None of these jewels show me a thing. I want only, I want your love.
Yeah. Whoop, 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 wee, whoop.
Your eyes, your lips set me on fire. Your love, your kiss, my one desire. I want only, I want your love.
Yeah. Whoop, 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 wee, whoop.
To hold me.
Yeah. Whoop, 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 wee, whoop.
To kiss me.
Yeah. Whoop, 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 wee, whoop.
To thrill me.
Yeah. Whoop, 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 wee, whoop.
I don't want a chest full of gold. I just want someone to have and to hold. I want only, I want your love.
Whoop, 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 wee, whoop.
Your love.
Yeah. Whoop, 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 wee, whoop.
Your love. This next song, I believe, would be by the Drifters. See if you remember this one.
up on the roof.
When this old world starts getting me down, and people are just too much for me to face,
Up on the roof.
I climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof is peaceful as can be, and there the world below can't bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired and weak, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet.
Up on the roof.
I get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street.
Up on the roof.
On the roof's the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof.
Up on the roof.
At night the stars put on a show for free, and darling, you can share it all with me. Let me telling you, right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise that's trouble-proof.
Up on the roof.
And if this world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two upon the roof.
Up on the roof.
Upon the roof.
Up on the roof.
Oh, come on, baby. Oh, come on, honey. Everything is alright.
Up on the roof.
Yes, it's you. Yes, it's you. And I will always love you. So if you want me, take me as I am. Here I stand, just a plain and simple Joe. I'm not perfect, nor do I claim to be so. So if you want me, take me as I am. I'm not a genius, nor do I want to be. I'm not perfect, as you can plainly see. So if you want me, take me as I am. Take me as I am. I know just how Walking along my merry way, singing a song, I will be gay. I found the love, and love is here to stay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Walking along, just feeling sad, singing a song, I will be glad. Oh, happy day, I'm just walking along. When I'm walking, feel just like a king. When I'm singing, I don't care about a thing. The reason I feel the way I do, you love me, oh, I love you. Oh, walking along my merry way, singing a song, I will be gay. Oh, happy day, I'm just walking along. Walking along my merry way, singing a song, I will be gay. Oh, happy day, I'm just walking along. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Walking along my merry way, singing a song, I will be gay. Oh, happy day, I'm just walking along. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You figured that out, huh?
Whoa, Rosemary, won't you try to give your love to me? Pass me by. Whoa, Rosemary, I've waited so long and faithfully. Don't say it's wrong. Whoa, Rosemary, I'm a little right. No other love for me. I'll prove it now. Oh, Rosemary, I love a lot, and you eternally. My heart is sad. Oh, Rosemary, for all my pleas, there's been no answer, though my heart says please. On what you do, my life depends. And with your answer, love starts or ends.
Rosemary,
I love you.
Rosemary,
I want you.
Rosemary, Rosemary.
Oh, Rosemary, please won't you try to give your love to me? Don't pass me by. Oh, Rosemary, I've waited so long and faithfully. My heart is wrong. Oh, Rosemary, I've a little right. No other love could be. I'll prove it now. Oh, Rosemary, I love a lot. You eternally. My heart is sad. Whoa, 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 whoa,
an old island version of an old Drifters song, Under the Boardwalk. Under the Boardwalk. Oh, when the sun beats down and burns a tar upon the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
I will be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
I will be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
From the park you'll hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
I will be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
I will be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
A blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Where we going? Where?
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the storm,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
I will be making love
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
And now I'd like to have the group and I do this favorite song of Ed Selleck's and mine, The Angels Sang.
The angels sang when you returned to me. And now I'm filled with joy, for you are back with me. The angels
hey, you guys are great.
Thank you.
You got the harmony, you got the range, you do it all, and you make it sound real. Plus, you add your own little touch to things, which is good. Because there's a lot of groups out there that just, carbon copy what was done in the 50s with no change. You make it yours, and that's important. When you take it. Starting down there, introduce yourself.
Oh, hi. Frank Morrow.
Charlie Schaffner.
BJ Jones.
Lenny Aiello.
Mike Simone.
Ron Ruggiero.
Now, I'm cheating a little bit because over the period of time, I've actually had 3 of you guys on the show. And BJ, I can go all the way back to 1984 or 86, 84, with Cleveland still in the Dubs. We used to do dinner dances for the Vietnam vets. We had a chapter here in Staten Island, and they donated their time. They came out here every year with Ronnie I. Got him on tape. I got to dig that out and give it to him. Charlie, I showed him the tape of him with the renditions with the W.
Yes, that's right.
I'll never forget that. Renditions with a W. Okay? And of course, Frank with the Solitaires. I made 3 or 4 times on the beach, everything. So, anyway, welcome back. You guys got a great sound.
Thank you.
Ron, what's your influences in the music?
What influenced me to get into this music, or?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Any
I was
groups?
about 7 or 8 when my sister had gone to the record store and she brought home all these songs from the Teenagers and the Heartbeats and because she's 4 years older than me, and she had all this music, and I just used to sing along with it, and I just kept going and kept going. And when I was about 13, I was introduced to a few gentlemen who were into the Paragons and the Jesters, and then I really did some
2 good groups.
research.
2 good groups. Yeah.
The Quins, all that. The Boss Record Hop, and
Right.
the albums with the motorcycles, and the Pentagons.
Got me thrown in
and
my house, that album. Paragons Meet the Jesters.
Jesters.
2 motorcycle gangs on the
Yes,
cover.
yep.
My father said, get out of here with that garbage.
That was sort of what got me started.
Yeah.
And then my cousin had a couple of groups, the Visions, the Visuals, and
And you see,
Yeah.
what other groups have you been with over the years?
well, I still have my other group that I've started since 1999, the 3rd edition. That's still
They're still going, huh?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, well, Ronnie I took us under the belt.
May his soul rest in
yes,
peace.
amazing. Oh, he was great.
What a gentleman,
He was the
yeah.
guru. He took us under the belt 1999, 2000. And then we just took it from there, and then we went into the studio and started recording over there.
Mike, how about you? Your influences with the music?
Bronny.
That's because I'm older than him.
No, actually, I started in grammar school. I sang soprano in the choir, glee club, worked my way down to second tenor baritone. 1974, if you follow the, what do they call it, the fold out in an album. I'm not that old, so.
Playboy magazine.
No, the notes.
The only
liner
the only
notes.
fold I didn't know was
The only
Playboy
fold I had-
magazine.
Liner
Liner
notes.
fold-outs. Is that the one you're
Right.
talking about?
We had a group, First Class. We started out as a Strange Reflection and had a group, and then we changed it to First Class. We did Beach Baby. We sold it for $11,000 when I was living in Howard Beach, and we had a big party. It was like Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Right.
And if you read the liner notes, there were actually 3 groups. There's one that takes the pictures, there's one that sings, and there's one that does public appearances. If you read the liner notes, it's really
Right.
weird. And we were the ones that did the music originally. But that, I've sung with the Paradons, I've sung with the 3rd edition, the 4 Directions, Tonight We Love, made Dennis DeGuardia, rest in peace. He just passed away this year. It was a real big surprise. And I do a duet with my friend Laura. She's she does like Broadway kind of stuff, and a lot of ballads, show tunes. She's really good. And basically that's it. But I'm in the group now because I want to be just like Lenny.
Okay. How about you, Lenny? Your influences?
Well, I'm referred to as the used car salesman. It doesn't make me a bad guy, truly.
That's because of Mike.
My background really started with, as Mike did. I was gifted with a high voice, and I sang in the choir, and I was the soprano. And when I think I was about 10, 11 years old, and I grew up in Newark. That's where I went to grammar school. And these guys were singing under Newark School Stadium, which is a pretty famous stadium off of Bloomfield Avenue in Newark. And they heard me singing, and they said, just come over here, kid. We want you to sing. We want you to sing at this high note, and don't worry about what we're doing. Just sing over the top of us. And I did it, and I just found a love for it. I had the heart for it. And then I sang a lot of street corner, like you'd see in the movies, in between classes, under the street light, the whole deal.
Yeah.
I grew up, I was weaned on Motown, Smokey Robinson, Curtis Mayfield, The Temptations. And then I sang with a group called the Count Five. We were on an album that was in West Orange, New Jersey. I went from Newark to Orange, New Jersey. And then I was fortunate enough, I was pulled into a group that Nick Massey, one of the original Four Seasons, Machoch,
Right.
he was our mentor. We practiced 2-3 nights a week, and we did it as a hobby to start out. And the blend and the harmony got so good that Nick said, you guys should get a lead singer and put this on the road. So we put an ad in the newspaper, and we interviewed some lead singers, and it took off from there. We did some clubs and some shows and stuff like that. But it was really a treat. Nick Massey was a genius in his right, and he taught us some good harmony, taught us how to sing. So that's basically what I'm about.
Now, BJ, I know you got a very colorful past. You've been a long time with everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it started back when I started in the Glee Club, singing in the Glee Club, singing in church, when I was about 9 years old,
Right.
And then as a teenager, I had an opportunity to sing with the Five Crowns,
Great group,
and
great group,
when
yeah.
I was working in the laundry, and this guy came in, and I didn't have much work to do because it was raining and so forth, and I started basing myself, and
Right.
what happened was he said, young man, you got a nice bass. How about we got a group called the Crowns, Five Crowns. So I said to myself, there's a gang called the Crowns, and I was in the block with Imperial Knights and had Englishmen.
Yeah.
So I said, nah, man, I'm not going to, he said, well, we going to make it, and I thought it was really a gang,
Right.
and they went around 118th Street and then got Barry Hobbs, Ellsbury Hobbs, who
Right.
was the original bass,
Right.
and that's a big opportunity that I blew, but since that time, I had an opportunity. I was singing with the Five Satins.
You were Fred Paris?
Fred Paris, yeah, and recorded with them. And the Dubs, 29 years.
Yeah, we know you with the
Yeah,
Dubs.
Earl
Yeah.
Lewis and the Channels.
The days gone by, 1980.
Yeah,
that was-
memories of days gone by.
And,
yeah.
and the Crowns became the Drifters, right?
They became the Drifters.
Right.
And then funny, how that came about. Later on, when Barry Hobbs, Ellsbury Hobbs, retired, I got with Charlie Thomas. I auditioned for the
Another gentleman. What a gentleman, Charlie Thomas.
Yeah, beautiful guy. So that's that's how I got into the business. Then I met Ronnie,
And it all ended.
They're taping this one.
Charlie, how about you?
Well, I'm most known for being with the Renditions. I'm one of the original guys, and they're together for 25 years now. Before that, I grew up in Ridgewood, Queens, sang with a group called Donnie and the Destinations. Went down to Florida for a while, sang with a couple of small-time groups over there. When I got out of the service, I sang with a band called the Low Rent District, but they would do more 70s type stuff. And then I came back up here and hooked up with some guys that were singing, and eventually I do a little fill-in work here and occasionally if someone needs me. But my main story is the Renditions, and now also with just about 6 of us. So
You forgot one thing, Charlie.
what's that?
That little stint you did for advertising. He's the original Mr. Clean. You didn't know that, did you?
I also double for Festa.
You forgot your light bulb.
Yes, I did.
He actually has a light bulb that he put on for Halloween. It's great. It looks good.
Frank Morrow. Frank, I want to thank you for bringing the guys here.
Thank you, Ed, for
You guys
having
are a
us.
lot of fun, and you got a class act going. You're not only good at what you do, but you're just fun.
Well, you know, if you think about it, Ed, this isn't a business anymore.
No.
Not doing this stuff, you're not going to make a living at it. Don't give up your day job. So the bottom line is you got to have friends. You got to enjoy yourself. Forget business. Enjoy it.
That's all you can do.
You know, I've been singing all my life. You know, as a kid in Hell's Kitchen back 59th and 10th Avenue, went to Harron High School, sang with every group that was in the area. Then when I went to Marine Corps, I sang in there with the groups. And then when I got out, I went right into the police department. A few years later, I wound up forming New York's Finest.
Right.
We had a nice little stint there.
You went quite a bit of work with
Yeah, we did. We really made some noise. We had some opportunities, only that flew by too.
Yeah.
And then we had the East Coast Connection that lasted for a while. That was a very good group. And then we wound up Paul Martinez, who you've had here
Yeah,
at the show.
Good guy, too. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful guy. I got hooked up with him and his brother, Joe Duncan, with the Vocaliers, and I sang with them from 1991 to 2002, till Joe passed away.
Then you came on a show with the Solitaires.
And the Solitaires picked me up in 2004, I believe it was, and I was with them for about 7 years, 6, 7 years. It was a good time. It was a nice run. I had fun.
Let me say this to all of you, and actually to all of the groups that are out there. You hit the nail right in the head. Nobody's making a living at it, you know. Unfortunately, we're not like the rap groups that are out there today that come out and they become billionaires for yelling and screaming. And you guys have beautiful music, and you're doing it for the fun of it and out of your heart. And in reality, you're keeping the music alive, because it would have died if it wasn't for guys like you. It would have died.
Very true.
I mean, it's sad, but some of my greatest friends, like Pookie Hudson was a great friend. I always use his name. I'm a name dropper, you know. Speedo from the Cadillacs. You know, you watch these guys, they die as each year goes by.
Yeah.
Okay? What you're doing is you're carrying the banner. You picked it up and you're carrying it. That being said, I've been schmaltzy enough. How does somebody get in touch with the group?
Well, there's two contacts. You can call me, name is Lenny, at 862-222-2600, or you can call Mike.
Wait a minute.
804.
631 804-1323.
I thought you wrote it on your hand, Mike.
Like the Little Rascals. Remember the Little Rascals?
You can call either one of us.
But he never answers the phone.
Yeah.
Getting back to what you just said, you take a guy like Bernard's group, Cleveland Still. Okay, the guy comes up there with a cane, and they still get out there and sing. I bet you half these guys that are doing rap are not going to be here 5 to 10 years from now. Willie Winfield still out there singing. How old is he now? 78, let's say 77?
Yeah.
He's
Still out
80, almost 85. I beg to differ.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
He's still out there doing this. I don't think. Look, Madonna had her run. She's finished.
Yeah.
Harp songs are still out there. They're still
on.
out there singing. Dubs are still out there doing the thing.
You know, I travel. We practice once a week, sometimes twice a week, and a testimony to, you know, how much I love it, being a passion in my life. I travel from New Jersey, and everybody knows Long Island to New Jersey or vice versa, the traffic factor. Sometimes I get caught in traffic on the bridge. I sit there for an hour or two. But there's nothing in the world could hold me back. I truly love to sing. I'd walk on hot coals. I really don't like these guys, to tell you the truth, but I love to sing.
We mentioned that about you
Good
too.
job at it.
It's a shame all the people we lost in the past couple of years. A lot of great voices, Johnny Maestro and Freddie Ferrara, Mike Kelly from the Duprees,
Louis Lyman.
Louis Lyman,
Lyman, yeah.
Kenny Whiteside from the
New Beginnings and
Cleftones.
Cleftones.
And
Yeah.
nobody made money. I remember doing a show in here with Louis Lyman. Fun guy, okay? And talking to him in the green room, and what he was doing for his full-time job, he was a messenger on a bicycle. He was a messenger on a bike, but he'd go out and sing on weekends. And not a hell of a lot of money, but he loved to sing. He loved singing. That's what kept it going. Yeah.
A lot of guys had to go back. Look at the originals. They had the originals, Baby I'm For Real.
Yeah.
Guy retired as a postman,
Yeah.
lead singer. It's just,
Earl Lewis, postman.
yeah, well, and now he's a minister, right?
All right.
So,
Always was a minister.
yeah, that's true. Yep.
I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm going to ask you to come back again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like
Thank you very
Diamonds and
much.
Pearls the way we opened this up. Okay. Walking along, and we know you had Florida in there, and you're going to give me a treat and give me something from the Dubs. Chapel of Dreams. Yeah.
Chapel of Dreams, sure.
Okay.
Ed, for anything for you, buddy. And we love to sing. We love to sing.
We appreciate it. And now, one thing, a little bit of business before we go. I got to thank my crew because
Yes,
Rosemary
of
in the
course.
control room. By the way, they dedicated that to you, oh Rosemary, and Mike dedicated it to his Rosemary also.
She didn't want my autograph though.
Oh, okay.
I tell you, your
Terry in
staff
the
and your
control
crew treat
room.
us wonderful. Wonderful.
Nick and Brian, camera. Thank you
you.
so much. You guys got more music for me, right?
Yes, we
Okay.
do. Whatever you need. Ed.
One more thing before we go. Give me them numbers again with it so people can get in touch with you.
Contact me, Lenny, 862-222-2600.
Or you can contact me, Mike, at 631-804-1323. We cover the spectrum from Jersey to Eastern Long Island.
Call us. We love to sing. Love to sing.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Island Hop. We thank you for watching. Don't change the channel because they got a lot more music coming at you. Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Ed.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
This next song we like to do was done by the Persuasions, and it's called the Jesus Song, and it goes something like this.
Boom, 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 boom.
Little child
Boom, boom, boom.
lying in the hay,
Boom,
his eyes so bright on this Christmas day. Who's the little child who's looking so gay? I heard somebody call him Jesus, born in Bethlehem with a star in the sky, pointing wise men to where he lies, bringing gifts of gold on their side. I heard somebody call him Jesus. What a beautiful name for the little child with big bright eyes, and oh what a smile, not a frown to be seen, you could hear no cry. Nobody knew he would be so wise. Who's the little child lying in the hay, his eyes so bright on this Christmas day? Who's the little child who's looking so gay? I heard somebody call him Jesus. What a beautiful name for the little child with big bright eyes, and oh what a smile, not a frown to be seen, you could hear no cry. Nobody knew he would be so wise. Who's the little child lying in the hay, his eyes so bright on this Christmas day? Who's the little child who's looking so gay? I heard somebody call him Jesus. I heard somebody call him Jesus. I heard somebody call him Jesus. Getting back into the Christmas mode here, we're going to take a song that was done by the Drifters with Bill Pinkney on bass and Clyde McFadden, wonderful Clyde McFadden, on the lead.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one I used to know, where the treetops they glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow, the snow. Well, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. With every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright. And may all your Christmas be white.
Oh, well, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and all children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. And I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write.
May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright. And may all your Christmases be white.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
This next song that we're going to do right now was done by the Jive 5. Eugene Pitt on the lead, and it's a flip side, and it's called Kiss, Kiss, Kiss. What is a kiss? It is a feeling that all lovers have, and that are willing to kiss, kiss, kiss each other's tender lips. What is a kiss? It flows to the heart. It happens to everyone when the fire starts to burn. Kiss me and you'll learn. For kissing you is a pleasure. Could the pleasure be mine? I love you, darling, forever. And I've waited such a long, long time for a kiss of your tender lips. Darling, this is something I can't resist. And we'll kiss, kiss, kiss. We will kiss, darling, you know. Kiss, kiss. Oh, yes, we will kiss, darling, you know. Kiss, kiss. Yes, we will kiss, kiss, kiss. What is a kiss? Someday, when I'm awfully low and the world is cold, I can feel the glow just thinking of you. look tonight. Oh, you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you just the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. You're lovely and never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you and the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight.
Goodbye.
Kiss me each morning for a million years. Hold me each evening at your side. Tell me you love me for a million years. And if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. Sweeten my coffee with a morning kiss. Soften my dreams with your sigh. Tell me you love me for a million years. Then if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. If it don't work out, if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. If you must go, no, I won't grieve. If you wait a lifetime before you leave, but if you must go, I won't tell you no, just so that we can say we tried. Tell me you love me for a million years. Then if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. Juanita, oh how I love you, Juanita. How I need you, Juanita. Won't you please be mine? Please be mine, Juanita. Love you sincerely, yes, darling. Oh, so dearly, my angel. Won't you please be mine? Please be mine. Well, you know I love you so, and I'll never let you go, Juanita. Love you sincerely, yes, darling. Oh, so dearly, my angel. Won't you please be mine? Please be mine. Well, you know I love you so, and I'll never let you go, Juanita. Love you sincerely, yes, darling. Oh, so dearly, my angel. Won't you please be mine? Juanita, won't you please be mine? Whoa, Juanita. Yes, Juanita. My Juanita. My Juanita.
I'm through with my old love, loved her through and through. I'm searching for a new love,
And that
new love be you.
I wanna Sunday kind of love, a love to last past Saturday night. I want a love that's more than love at first sight. I want a Sunday kind of love,
Sunday kind of love.
I want a love that's on the square. Can't seem to find somebody to care. I'm on a lonely road that leads to nowhere. I want a Sunday kind of love,
Sunday kind of love.
I do my Sunday dreaming and all my Sunday scheming, every minute, every hour, every day. I'm hoping to discover a certain kind of lover
Who will show me love?
my arms need someone to enfold, to keep me warm when Mondays are gone. I want a love to hold. I want a Sunday kind of love, love.
This next song is by the group in which I've been singing with for 29 years, the Dubs, Chapel of Dreams.
In the chapel of dreams, every dream will come true. In the chapel of dreams, there's a dream there for you. Through the dark of the night, as strange as it seems, every heart finds delight in the chapel of dreams.
Chapel of dreams.
Was until I found this chapel of renown. I've searched and searched for peace of mind. I'm glad that at last my empty days have passed. How I worship at its shrine. It is heaven to know just what happiness brings. It is found at the door in the chapel of dreams.
Chapel of dreams. Chapel of